here I am again. Yeah, so why am I so happy about this? Yeah, because you're not going to feel great about this moment, I know that, okay? It's a tough moment, and you're feeling like crap, okay? Why am I happy? Because I know something that you don't, and that is you're thinking about things in terms of this is the end, I've got to make it bad, I've got to make it worse, I've got to go and drink, I've got to go and put myself in a position that I can't get out of. I absolutely got to make this just terminal for myself, okay? You're feeling bad because that's the trajectory that you've been on. I feel good because I know full well that this is the first day of the rest of your life, okay? It doesn't feel like it, okay? Tomorrow is not necessarily going to feel like it either, but, and I know I'm kind of aggy and I'm kind of stressing at you a bit. Peace, man. Peace, peace, peace. I'm sending you the love. I'm sending you the energy to get through tonight, get through tomorrow morning, okay? Here's what I wanted to say. Self-destructive behaviours, alright? You're gonna, even if you survive this moment, you're gonna go onto your phone, you're gonna go onto the whatever media, and you're gonna fill your head with everything that's going wrong in the world, okay? The news shows us everything that's going wrong in the world. Doesn't seem to show us everything that's gone right in the world, you know? And it's a bit like Bruce Almighty when he Jim Carrey is playing the role of an individual who believes that he could do a better job than the creator himself itself. So what he does is, or what the creator does, is gives this person, this mortal, the conditions of immortality in the case of the creator, whereby they can be aware of all of the prayers, for example, all of the good, all of the bad, but it's a bit like with the news, we only hear the bad. We only hear the bad that's going on. We don't hear the good. We don't hear about who got married and the lovely time that they had when they got married, and we didn't hear about the lovers that met today, and we didn't hear about the laws that were passed that were brilliant, and the new thing, didn't hear about these people who turn their back on fascism or racism or homophobia or anger or being mean to others or anything, and they just focus on themselves. Or this, this geezer who was a complete nutter before, today he's picked up some paintbrushes and he's painting a pretty picture and he feels great, and all his mates are going to take the piss and he says, I don't even care, I'd rather not have friends if friends are going to take the piss out of me when I paint a pretty picture. Self-destructive attitudes are going to force you into this place, alright? They have done that already. Self-destructive attitudes contribute to putting you down, and good people are at the heart of that. And by the way, I've only ever met cool depressive people, cool people who are up against it, okay? I've never met someone who's up against it who wasn't super cool, super interesting, creative, different, unique, utterly what the planet needs. Do not allow yourself and your nature and your uniqueness to be crushed out of you by the normal who believe that the trick to life is by being normal. Newsflash, the more normal you are, the more you're hiding things. That's all. Okay? The leader of the KKK, he was caught having gay sex with a black transvestite, okay? Transgender person. What does that tell you? It tells you that they who shout the loudest probably have got the most going on inside. Yeah? If someone's hysterical, the issue is historical. Don't live your life according to the absolute madness of others, the childish behaviours of others, because it all revolves and relates to early childhood, when we were learning about ourselves and how to be, and we weren't allowed, many of us, to just be free, and so it continues to the day. You're in this situation because you're cool, not because you're anything but cool. Believe me, I've never met anybody. Peace to the people on the plane flying high. I hope that the people on that plane go on to do some brilliant things for the peace of the world. I really do. Hey, do you mind if I have a sip of coffee, dude? Man. It's a heat wave too, but it's so worth it. Man, I love you. I'm positive because I know full well, and I'm even smug about it. I'm a smug guy. I'm going to be smug because I know that we win. Positivity wins. If positivity didn't win, negativity wouldn't have to use all of the cheap tricks that it does. Okay? Many cheap tricks. And we don't subscribe to them. All we do is we smile and we give. And we look out for others. And sooner or later, they'll go, oh man, you were right all along, man. Hey, I just needed that love. I just need the love now. You know? Because everybody needs it. We're all human. We're not rocks. Strength, weakness, hardness, softness. Hard things are brittle. Soft things are yielding. You know? Be like water, Bruce Lee famously said. He famously took it from Taoist philosophy. In that water can be like anything, and you can be like anything if you wish. It's good to be like water. Water can take on any shape. You see the shape of a glass, water can take that shape. The shape of a teapot, the water can shape into the shape of a teapot. Water can move mountains with time, you know? Water moves around. It moves around the hardest objects. It penetrates the hardest objects. Water fills and imbues all things with life and positivity. Water gives life to all things. It has no favourites. It has no enemies. It gives to the lowest to begin with, and it fills the lowest up to the top until it can be filled no longer. When something is full completely, it can only be empty when it is used completely. So use all of your energy firstly into getting better, doing what you have to do to get better. Here is what I want for you to do in the next few weeks, you know. Save up some money, okay? If you're an addict, I want you to save up some money beyond your addiction, or even just blow that addiction money on a shirt and a meal and a little book. You're going to go shopping one day. You're going to go shopping for yourself. You're going to treat yourself the way that millionaires and billionaires treat themselves. You're going to get whatever you want. You're not going to cheap out. You're going to get the shirt, the thing that you want, the dress. You're going to look dazzling and you're going to look different. I want you to stretch yourself. Okay, it's hard. You don't feel like you deserve it. When I first went shopping for a shirt, you know, I was in my late teens. I didn't feel like I deserved it. I didn't feel like I was worth it. I thought I should just wear t-shirts, wear hoodies, whatever, forever. But part of me said, hang on, I feel like doing it. I just feel like doing it. I'm feeling, well, no, but that's what all the cool people do. It's what all the suave people do. It's what all the people with amazing chicks, fast cars and fantastic lives do. That's not me. That's not me. I'm just some loser. They were some loser too, until they decided to go shopping for a shirt, to go shopping for a fast car, go shopping for a new life and a new identity. Be what you want. If you forgive yourself and forgive others, forgive the universe, then tomorrow you wake up, you don't have to wear the same stuff because you're over it. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Who cares? Who minds? I care about you, but I don't mind. What you be crazy, be daring, be bold, be different. You know. If you're in a place where you can't, then be out of there. You know what I mean? Do what you can to survive, because this is survival and we need you, okay? Don't just plummet and don't just rid the world of yourself because some people who can't be themselves hate the fact that you do, okay? You undermine people by showing up. They say all this stuff about you, you don't have to say anything to upset them. They're flipping in bits because you're there and you ain't dripping like they are. They're on the floor, a puddle, and you're just, hi, how you doing? Yeah, cool, great. Why are you so weird with me? Every place I've ever been to, at one part of my life, people couldn't handle me. Why? I'm smiling. And they think my life's easy because I'm smiling. No, my life's every bit as hard as anyone else. But I wear it with a smile because I don't need to bring anyone down. Hey, we've all got to elevate ourselves, man, and get ourselves out, get each other out. One person starts to feel better, the rest descend on them and chew them up. That's not the way it should be. We should all help ourselves out. This is the belief that we will have to kind of compete against one another, you know. Nature was a competition 3 million years ago, but you know, we've been human for millions of years. We've been Stone Age for 2.5 million years. We've been modern humans for nearly 100,000 years. But we're still children. We're still cavemen. And we still rely on the opinions of others to feel okay. Why? Okay, rely on this opinion. You're cool. You're worthwhile. Alright? Don't listen to the opinion of fools. Listen to the opinion of the wise. Become wise. Teach yourself. That's what I am trying to do. Through these videos, I will teach you how to teach yourself. I will show you how to heal yourself or to find the healing. But, you know, I'll never say rely solely on me. I'll never say anything like that because it's about you. I taught myself everything, so you can teach yourself everything with the right guidance and the right mentoring. I know I've got a bit of a attitude right now. Just trying to get it all out and just trying to have everything said, you know. Self-destructive things, mindsets, you know, very important to recognise because they contribute, you know. We wake up in the morning and we watch the news and that brings us down. We're in a solemn mood now. We can't be happy because we just watch people get blown away or heard about some terrible stuff. Can't readily be okay with that. So now we have to move through that, move through a sad thing, excuse me. So our morning is a sad thing. We have to move into the afternoon, having gone through the sad thing. Now we're happy again, but you know, okay, we get a bit bored. And then we're sad after we've looked at the thing that makes us not bored anymore. And let's say we've had enough of that and we want to escape. Well, the escapism, that upsets us. Whatever we do, we might read a lot of ladies like to read novels about people who've had abuse in their lives. A lot of dudes like to play violent games. All of these things, they don't exactly help. All they do is they put us in more and more of a stressed state, which we have to do other things to get out of. Those things. So you've watched the news and that stressed you out. So you've read a novel to unwind and then that stressed you out. So now you're kind of pretty damn stressed about stuff. So you had a little glass of red wine and now you can't settle. You can't settle. You're a bit pissed. You're thinking about what happened in the morning. You're thinking about what's happening in the novel. And then someone gives you some shtick, or your partner is in the middle of things, or they need a bit of understanding. Oh, you don't care, because I've got my own things, I've got my own problems, I've got my own feelings. Those feelings have brought up something in the past, and now I need to get over that stuff in the past. Cycle. Carry it on tomorrow. Carry it on the next day. We cycle and cycle. Don't cycle. Don't. We need to reject these things. We need to reject these things, you know. Reject these things and you'll be happy. I'm happy. Check the news once or twice a week if you have to. But not every day. We need to protect our energy. Our energy must be protected. Just waiting for a couple of people to go past. Here's some people, and I'm going to show you why you don't need to worry about being silly. Whoa, whoa, shine, shine like a star, shining so bright, the star that you are. Whoa, whoa, shine into the future, burning so bright, wherever you are. You know, I can't sing at all, but I sang for this lady. And she didn't notice and she didn't care, and that's why people don't care or mind and shouldn't if you're going to display you as you. Be you. People will respect you for it, you know. Be nothing, no one will respect anything. All those people that we respect had the cojones, had the huevos to go and do it. So you go and do it. Go and be. And those people who are cutting you apart, one day they're going to be like, wow, man, you're something. And they're going to be in the gutter, needing your help. And there ain't nothing wrong with being in the gutter. It's where we start. It's the only place to start. Hey, you should really consider giving a piece of bread to a crow tomorrow. Go out for a walk, feed some ducks, and one step after another we're going to learn that we are here to help others, even if it's helping a crow, even if it's talking to a person, a homeless guy, you know. The trick to giving, even if it's so small, is tactical timing, strategic timing, man. We've got to give, you know, sometimes the smallest thing is the most needed thing if it's at the right time. You know, oh, if only I had a paper clip, I could fix this silly thing. Sometimes the smallest, most peculiarly, infinitesimally useless thing can really help someone at the right time. So we need to be outside and present. We need to be present in our lives. It's hard if we have chronic illness, you know. I have chronic illness. Can't always be out and present. But for when I am, I can. For when I can, I am. You know. So don't kill yourself in trying to get there. You know. You need to let yourself off the hook in a big way. All right. Let yourself off the hook. Stop beating yourself up. Take things at your own pace. Comparison is the thief of joy. Don't compare yourself to others. That's gonna lead to bad things. You are unique. I'm unique. Right? I'm nothing like others. And others think I'm terrific. Alright? They think I'm the most unique thing, and it's brilliant. Alright? Might rub people up the wrong way, and those people have got their own problems. You can't please everyone all the time. You're gonna make it. Just give yourself the best chance in every moment. Okay? Choose the positive voice over the negative voice. Feed the positive wolf. Love. Don't neglect the negative wolf. Love it. Forgive it. Give it love. It's a child. It's a childish you. So you can't hate it. You have to love it. Okay? Same with those childish people. Yeah. They're just children. You know? And they almost know no better, really. Just distance yourself because you can't fix them. You know? But most importantly, forgive yourself. Forgive the universe. It is but a child. It is ignorant. You are but a child. Your feelings are childish. Your feelings are irrational. My feelings are childish. I am childish. I am irrational. And I'm in it. I'm in the game. I'm with you. We're going to do it. You're still here. I hope you feel a bit better. I hope you feel connected. I want you to feel connected. I want you to be part of the mission, part of my club, part of my unique mission to make the world a better place. Heaven on earth is going to be a reality. We're going to think it into reality. We're going to make it into reality. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be full of cool people like you and I. And the silly billies, they'll learn too, don't you worry. So we'll finally, the message of peace and love to the people in the plane. I wish them a very easy landing, good winds, nice smooth touchdown, nice easy administration through the boarding checks, and many good returns and many blessings. And the same to you. I really hope we make it. This is way longer. I'm just going on now. I hope you get a lot from it. I hope my tone hasn't been too weird. I hope my voice hasn't been too weird. Screw it. Screw all of that. Doesn't matter. I'm being like how I was, okay? Worry. What are people gonna think? You know, I wanted to make these videos 20 years ago, but I didn't. And now I am. Don't wait 20 years. Okay. This is fellow student signing out. Peace. Peace.